Hello, we are Worms, and today we are going to explain all the topics we studied in class using our mind map. Our principal goal is to give an explanation and practical example. Let's begin.
We are going to start with a topic verb to be. It means to be, and we use it for stage characters and identity. When we use the verb to be, can be affirmative or positive form. For example, it's pretty, there are not siblings, or the negative form. It's not pretty, there are not siblings, or the combination, they aren't siblings and isn't pretty. And the next topic is 1.2, a question with subject pronouns. When we use a question with verb to be, we follow the next formula, and the formula is verb to be plus pronoun or noun plus subject and the question mark, and the answer can be yes plus pronoun plus verb to be, and the negative way can be no plus pronoun plus verb to be. And the next topic is 1.3, possessive adjectives. The possessive adjectives are words that go before a noun. A noun can be a thing, a place, or a person. Can be described like one person or two person or more people. They show possession, my, your, his, her, its, or, and their. Example, this is her tablet. And the next topic is 2.1, singular and plural nouns. First, we need to be clear. A noun is a word we use to describe people, things, places, animals, and ideas. A noun can be singular, the one, or plural, two or more things. To form plurals, we add an s or s or change the word. It depends to what. And now look the different rules for the plural. Rule 1, words ending in s, double s, sh, ch, x, and z. We add es. Example, box, boxes, matches. Two words ending in f or fe, we only add an s, and some change the f to be, like leaf to leaves, or knife to knife. The rule 3, words ending in y. There are two situations, like if there is a consonant, plus y change to ais, like city to cities. Or if there is a vowel, we just add an s, like case. 4, words ending in o usually add as, like potato to potatoes, or tomato to tomato. Rule 5, words ending in os change to e, like cactus to cactus. Example, crisis to crisis. Rule 6, words ending in is to plural ends in as. Analysis to analysis. Rule 7, words ending in on change to a. Example, phenomenon to phenomenon. Rule 8, words with double o in the middle sometimes change to double e, like tooth to teeth. And the last rule, some nouns do not change in plural, like sheep to sheep. Can be irregular nouns. This case change the word, like woman to woman, or child to children, or person to people. And the next topic is 2.2, adjectives in imperative legs. and the adjectives describe nouns, and the imperatives give commands like let's make suggestions. Example, let's study now, close the door, or a big house. The next topic is 3.1, simple present. Positive, negative, and question is used to express habits, facts, or actions or situations that do not change or are repeat, like feelings, fixed arrangements, even if they are in the future. Are two forms. First of all, possessive way. You need the pronoun or subject plus the verb in its infinitive form without to, and for she, he, and it, we add an s at the end of the verb. And the formula is if, he, you, we, they, just add the verb next to them. Or can be she, he, it, and add the verb next to them plus s. We used to make negative sentences in simple present, and the formula is he, you, we, they, plus do not or don't plus verb. And if is she, he, it, is plus does not or doesn't plus verb. The question way, we used to make a question in the simple present tense, and the formula is do or does, depends on the case, plus pronoun or subject plus verb plus the question mark. And the next topic, 3.2, word order in question. When making a question, we must take into consideration that there is an order. For example, for simple present, the formula is do or does plus pronoun plus verb plus the phrase, noun, etc. and plus the question mark. Example, does she work today? For the verb to be, is, are plus pronoun plus adjectives, nouns, etc. And the example is, are we friends? With question words, and the formula is the question word like when, plus auxiliary, do like do, is, has, etc. Plus pronoun or subject plus verb plus the phrase. For example, what do you like to do in the week? And the next topic is 4.1, possessive contraction, who. Whenever you are trying to say a thing belongs to someone, we add an apostrophe and add s at the end for the noun or nouns. For example, I love Selena Gomez music. In the nouns end in s, just add a apostrophe at the end. Word whose is a question word that wants to point to a thing belonging and to someone or a person related. For example, Angel has a red car. To whose red car is this? Is it? The next topic, point 2, preposition of time and place. And the preposition of time we use at to specific hours or times, like I eat at 7 o'clock. And we use on for specific dates or day or holiday. For example, the class is on Tuesday. And in we use two periods of time. They are not specific, like months, years. For example, in December is Alice's birthday. The preposition of place we use at For a specific place, a street or famous place, we use on to say something is on top of another thing. Also, we can use it to refer to less specific places like streets, avenues, parts of the city. And in for situation when something is in the interior of place, but also for larger place like neighborhood, districts, cities, states, countries. The next topic, 4.3, position of adverbs. And adverbs go before the main verb and after the verb to be. Are words that modify verbs, adjectives, or the adverbs. And they usually tell us the way in which an action is done, indicate the degree for an adjective. There are many kinds of adverbs, but we just focus on these first 5. Adverbs of manner. This kind of adverb, it describes something is done. For example, Elena studies easily. Adverbs of degree, they describe how much or how little something happened or something is. For example, she just finished with the exam, she's coming home now. Adverbs of time. This kind of adverbs describes when something happens or when something is done. For example, Patty is coming soon, she's around the corner. Adverbs of place. This kind of adverbs we use to describe when something is happening or where something is done. For example, the children don't want to play inside. Adverbs of frequency. This kind of adverbs tell us how often something happens or something is done. For example, my mom doesn't love beer, she never goes. And the next topic, 4.4, adverbs and expression of frequency. Another way to indicate frequency aside from adverbs are expression of frequency. There are many adverbs of frequency, but these are the most common. Always is 100%, usually 18%, often 17%, sometimes 50%, rarely 20%, and never 10%. And the next topic, 5.1, can and can't. We use the word can to express if we or someone else is capable of something, or if something is possible or permissible. We use the same formula for all pronouns, singular and plural. For the possessive or negative form, we use a pronoun or subject plus can or cannot plus verb in infinitive without to plus rest of sentences. The form is can or can't plus pronoun or subject plus verb in infinitive plus the rest of the question plus the question mark. The answer is yes plus pronoun plus can, or no plus pronoun plus cannot or can't.
Topic 5.2, present continuous. We use present continuous to talk about things that are happening in the present in general, that continue happening or are happening in this exact moment. We need to use the verb to be and a verb describing the main action ending in ing. For example, he is eating right now.
And the next topic, 6.1, is simple present or present continuous. And the simple present is like a routine, and the present continuous it's happening now. Simple present tense is used to talk about habits, facts, or things you cannot change. And present continuous tense is used to talk about what you are doing at the moment. For example, in the present continuous is I am studying now, or the example for simple present, I study every day. And the next topic is 6.2, object, pronouns, me, you, him, and the others. Object pronouns are words that we use to replace a noun, so we don't repeat it again and again. Replace a personal pronoun or a noun This prevents repetition. Go after the verb or after a preposition like is see here or this gift is for you. And answer the question what or who, like I called him, like who did I call, or she bought it, or what did she buy. And receive the action or the verb, and the action happens to them. Basically, they help our sentences sound more natural.
Hello everyone, my name is Stephanie and I'm going to talk about the topic 7.1, like. When we use like, we talk about activities we enjoy doing. After the word like, we always add a verb that ends in ing. This helps us say that we enjoy the action. The structure is subject plus likes plus verb ing. For example, I like playing soccer or she likes drawing pictures. So remember, when we talk about things we enjoy, we say like plus verb plus ing, and it's an easy way to share what makes us happy. Now the topic 7.2, be or do. Sometimes English needs a helper verb to make questions or negative sentence. We can use be, is, are, or do's, but we must choose the correct one. We use be when the main verb in the sentence is be. For example, is he tired? Here is the helper because the main verb is also be. We use do's when we are talking about other actions. For example, do you like pizza? We use do because the main verb is like. Think of it like choosing the right tool for the job. Be is used only with be and do is used for everything else. Now I'm going to talk about simple past of be. To talk about the past with the verb be, we use was or were. These words help us describe how things were before, yesterday, last week, or a long time ago. We use was with I, he, she, and it, and we use were with you, we, and they. For example, I was sleepy this morning, or they were very happy at the party. These words are like time travel versions of am, is, and are. Now, the topic 8.2, simple past. We use the simple past to talk about actions that are already finished. Regular verbs are easy because we just add ed at the end. For example, walk, walked, play, played. Irregular verbs don't follow a pattern. They change in their own special way. For example, go, went, eat, ate. It's like regular verbs follow the rules and irregular verbs like to be creative and different. Now the topic 9.1, simple past. To talk about the past, we can make three types of sentences. Affirmative, I played, she went. Negative, I didn't play, she didn't go. Questions, did you play, did she go? Remember, when we use did or didn't, the verb returns to its simple form. The word did already puts the sentence in the past for us. 9.2, determiners. We use there is and there are to say something exists or is present somewhere. There is for one thing. For example, there is a dog in the yard. There are is for more than one thing. For example, there are many stars in the sky. We also use some and any with plural nouns. Some is used mostly in positive sentences. For example, there are some apples on the table. Any is used in negative sentences. And questions, for example, there aren't any apples. Are there any apples? It's like some is used when things are there, and any help us ask or say there are none. Topic 10.1, there was, there were. We use there was and there were to talk about things that exist in the past. There was is for one thing, and for example, there was a cat in the garden, and there were for more than one thing. For example, there were 3 cats in the garden. It's just like there is, there are, but in the past. Was is singular and were is plural. 10.2, countable versus uncountable nouns. In English, Some nouns can be counted and some cannot. Countable nouns are things we can count. For example, an apple, a book, and chair. We can say one apple, two apples. And uncountable nouns are things we can't count as separate pieces. For example, water, rice, milk, sugar. We don't say one water, we say some water. So remember, countable, you can count them one by one, and uncountable, you can't count the pieces.
Topic 11.1 Quantifiers. How much, how many, a lot of. Quantifiers are words that show how much or how many of something there is. They can either a noun or replace the noun. Example: is there any sugar left? Any is a determiner, not there isn't any. Any is a pronoun. To use quantifiers correctly, you must remember the difference between countable and uncountable nouns, because some quantifiers work with one type only, and the important quantifiers, something like many, large quantity, countable nouns, much, a few, a little, every, and that's it. Every used only with singular countable nouns. Every student, every car, that's it. How much, how many, to ask about quantity, we use how many plus plural countable nouns, like how many kids are in the playground, how many good horror movies are on the platform, how much plus uncountable noun, how much equipment is in your office, how much motivation do I need. Topic 11.2 Comparative adjective. We use comparative adjectives to compare two nouns. Before forming comparatives, we check how many syllables the adjective has. A short adjective: add er, small, smaller, tall, taller. If the adjectives end in a, change a for ear, like happy, happier, easy, easier. Long adjectives to plus syllables, use more or less plus adjectives, like more beautiful, less interesting, something like that. Irregular forms. Exceptions. Some adjectives change completely, like good for better, bad for worse. Using than, comparative sentence, use than to show the comparison. Example, like the girl is smaller than the woman. Topic 12.1 Superlative adjectives. When we compare there or movie things, one of them is a highest or lowest level of quality. That's when we use superlative adjectives. Example: the girl is the youngest of the three women. Superlative shows the most of the last of something. Rule for superlatives: show short adjectives, one syllable. Add yes, like small, the smallest, long, the longest. Adjectives ending in a, change j for yes, happy, happiest, easy, easiest. Long adjectives to plus syllables, use the most plus adjective, the most beautiful, the most expensive. Less form to express a lower quality, use the less plus adjective. The last nice, no less nicest. Irregular superlatives, some change completely. Good, the best, bad for the worst. Words that accept both forms. Some adjectives can use either, is, or most. Example: polite, the politest, the most polite. Topic 12.2 Topic 12.2 Be going to for plans and future time expression. For plans, we use be plus going to plus base verb to talk about the future plans or intentions. Structure: I'm going to travel. We can use contraction I'm, she's, you're, and negative forms is isn't, aren't, and future. When we talk about the future plans, using be going to. We usually include time expression to be more specific, like common ones include like tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, the weekend, tonight, in 2 days, later today, and so on. Example: I'm going to study for my exam tomorrow, or they're going to move next year. Topic 13.1 Be plus going to for prediction. We can also use the same structure to talk about prediction, things we think will happen in the future based on observation or experience. What is prediction? A prediction is when we say something before it happens, usually because we see things or have experience. For example, look at those clothes, or another example, it's going to rain. A structure like affirmative, pronouns or subject plus verb to be plus going to plus main verb without do plus rest of sentence, they're going to move. And negative is something like that, pronoun subject plus verb to be plus not plus going to plus main verb plus rest of sentence is they aren't going to move. And question would be before the subject. When is it going to snow? Aren't you going to get married next year? Topic 13.2, Adverbs of manner and modifiers. Adverbs of manner tell us how an action is done. For example, she is constantly reminds me of my mother. Most adverbs are formed by adding lying to an adjective. Quickly, quickly. Careful, be careful. If the adjectives and a, change it to I plus lie. Happy, happily. Some irregular like good, well. Common adverbs of manner with examples. Careful, she's careful, places the plant. Completely, aren't you completely finished? Gently, she treats me gently. And lowly is he watches videos lowly. Adverbs usually go before the verb, but they can also go at the end. The modifiers, also called intensifiers, change the degree of an adjective on a verb. For example, they are a very interesting people. Very equals a modifiers. Note they can also modify the verbs. She drives very fast. Common modifiers is quiet, past step quiet, comfortable. 2. She wants to frequently and pretty. I be I'm pretty. I be been working already constantly. Topic 14.1, verbs plus infinitive. An infinitive is the plus base form of a verb. For example, she decided to move to Montreal to study. Main verb decided, in infinitive to move. The infinitive explains what she decided. More example is Nathan promised to visit here next year. I'm trying to eat healthier. In very sentence is main verb and promised, trying, planned, or tend. An infinitive is to visit or to eat. A negative form to make negative sentence put no after the main verb and before the infinitive. Examples: Nick agreed not to help her, or she prefers not to work in the morning. The structure is main verb plus not plus to plus verb. And question is start with an auxiliary verb like do, does, am, is, are, have, etc. Then follow the structure auxiliary plus subject plus main verb plus infinitive. For example, do you plan to take your sister with you? An important, the infinitive almost always uses to, but some verbs do not use to make. Let, help, hear, feel, see, and watch. For example, she made me cry. In a negative sentence, not goes between the main verb and the infinitive. In question, start with the auxiliary verb.
Present perfect is used to express previous experience or memories that occurred or started in the past, but which are not completely finished. To form a sentence in present perfect, we use the verb to have in the present form plus main verb in past participle. The structure have, has, más past participle. I, you, we, they, have, he, she, it, has. Example, I have visited Canada, or she was finished her homework. Negative form have not, has not, or have not, has not. Main use of the present perfect. 1. Actions start in the past and continue now. Rolf has worked in this university for 30 years. 2. Actions start in the past and continue to happen. We have run marathon for 5 years now. Repeated action between the past and the present. I have gone to yoga retreats a couple of times. 4. Recently finished action with just Greg and Angela have just gotten married. And 5. Experience. Time is not important. Have you ever watched Harry Potter, for example? Present perfect or simple past. These two sentences talk about the past, but they express different idea. Present perfect uses for action connected to the present experience. Unfinished time periods, actions that may happen again. Example, I have eaten sushi many times. Experience, no specific time. Unfinished time examples today, this week, this month, this year, this season. These periods are not finished yet. When reading a passenger notice, present perfect, no specific, time, / connection to now, simple past, specific, finished time. Example, I have visited Spain several times. Experience, I visit Spain in a year, specific past event.
Thanks for watching our video. We hope that explanation and examples helped you to review all the topics. And that's all. Thanks for watching and see you next time.